So on the bench today we have a S20. You can see this is a motherboard that I have here pulled out of the phone. And clearly we have some FPC damage here. This phone took a very hard hit. I think it was actually ran over. So we have FPC that goes to the charging PC connector here, and then we have the antenna FPC connector here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, we're going to heat them up, we're going to pull them off the board, and then we're going to reinstall some new ones on here, re-tin them, and get this thing back up and going again. You can see we're just pulling off a piece there. So what we're going to start off with first, get a good shot of hot air on this thing, get it loosened up and pulled off. Actually, first and foremost, I'm going to do, put this in our board holder. There we are, get it lined up again, refocus on our target. There we are. We got to come in just a little bit here. Just got heated up. This board acts as a giant heat sink, so I get this thing up to temperature. Starting to come, getting a little wiggle. Okay, there we are. And I'm going to go ahead, since I'm already right here, I'm going to go ahead and get into this one and pull this off the board as well. Just like that. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of flux with solder paste, get these things prepped and ready to receive the new FPC connectors. Smoking. All right. Put in my own personal blend of herbs and spices here. And I'm just going to go back in and just re-tin all this stuff, clean it up, make it look pretty. And get a little dry there, and add a little bit more flux. Flux helps everything. There it is. And I'm going to run down this large FPC connector here. Get all these connectors bright and shiny as well. Right. And now that we got all of that re-tinned and looking pretty there, I'm going to go through with a bit of isopropyl alcohol and clean it up with some nano sponges here. Better than factory. Right. So then we got that all cleaned up. Next, what we're going to do is going to reintroduce our new FPC connector. With that, I'm going to do a little bit of flux in here, get this thing seated just right. Open up this new FPC connector here. Gently place it on our board. Get lined up. That looks about center. They're super delicate because, well, they're made out of plastic and I'm putting a lot of heat on them. So I'm going to try and just get this thing to heat pretty even here. Hopefully it'll sync up for us nice. As this thing gets up to temperature, you start to get kind of boil off a bit. Flux. And there we are, turning molten. It's going to be careful to bounce it just a bit. That side looks like that's good. Okay. We may have a good connection there. Let it cool off for a second. We'll see all the pins along the edge there. Going to go a little dull once the heat reaches, or once the heat is dissipated. Next is going to be our smaller little antenna FPC connector here. I'm going to go ahead and apply some flux. To be liberal with this stuff. It's going to be super tiny. Go ahead and open this thing up here. Again, I'm going to reposition it on the board. Oh, good. Getting close. Trying to get it about as center as I possibly can. Now I'm just making a mess of this thing. It's all over. Feel good about that right there. So we're going to go ahead and try it. Roll on with the heat. See the flux start to bubble a bit. And there's our solder. Starting to liquefy. And I don't know if you guys caught that, but it just sucked it right into place. It's amazing. There's that. My own little personal touch. I like to make these things better than when I found them, especially coming from the factory. I like to add a little bit of extra solder right at the ground joints for more rigidity, so that something like this, dropping the phone, won't cause these things to break back off again and rip pads. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going to touch all four corners of these things. Okay, come in and get this one here. Some on the back side here would probably help. There we go. This guy here. Whoops, got a little bit on there. That's okay. There we go. Come back over and grab that little excess I left there. This is just a blob I've got going on here. Let's get that out of the way. I'm going to come in with clean iron this time and just grab this little excess that I here. Throw all that down. Oh, still got some left here. And if you're so inclined, happen to make a mess of it, you can always go back in. It's a little bit of copper wick. Grab your access that you've got here, just like that. All right, now time to clean it up, inspect our work, make sure that all the pins are in fact seated. So one last time, I'm going to go back through the nano sponge and some alcohol. Get back underneath the scope here, clean these things up. Good as new or better, maybe. All right, and what I like to do here, After I'm done is actually check and see if any of the pins are moving, which it looks like not a single one is. Perfect. Or on the back side here, moving a single pin moving there. All those are connected, and all those are connected. So this is a good fix here. See you all next week. In the meantime, if you guys need anything, feel free to reach out at drfixitrepair.com or 314-600-6866.